Dark79 here. As promised, let's have a watch at some Aliens trailers from 1986. Yeah. These films made me the man I am today. So, I found two trailers. Trailer 1 is an original trailer from 1986. Trailer 2 is off the DVD Blu-ray box set yonks ago. I've not watched them because I want to have fresh eyes, but this is the sort of stuff you don't need fresh eyes for. We know what we're watching, don't we? Should we check it out? Let's have a look. Right. The original 1986 trailer. Whoa.
Just tell me one thing, Burke.
Yeah, I missed 20th Century Fox.
Right. Not to study.
Not to bring back. But to wipe them out.
That's the plan.
All right, people, on the ready line.
Me. Smart gun. Oh, look at that. Close look. Express out of hell going down. Epic soundtrack. Hudson, gonna bypass. Four by 3. So, yeah, look at that.
I got signals. I got readings from Rebecca.
There's nothing back here.
Look, I'm telling you, there's something moving and it ain't us.
Get them out of there!
Grab her.
They cut the power.
How could they cut the power, man? They're animals.
Well, bugs, really, aren't they?
There's movement all over the place. 5 meters, man.
So epic. The Queen Alien.
Aliens. This time,
It's war. Oh, wow. 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 Let's jump straight into the next one and we can chat about it. Destroy them. The picture quality.
Not to study. Not to bring back.
Your mama.
All right.
Still no contact with the colony. The xenomorph may be
A Xeno what?
exactly we're dealing with here.
Just one of
Keep
those
this
things
close
managed to wipe
encounters.
out my entire crew.
Less than 24 hours. Smart gun. I'm going to be making one of them.
Don't be afraid. Come on. I don't know how you managed to stay alive, but these soldiers, we're here to protect you.
It won't make any difference.
What is that?
I don't know.
Nobody touched nothing.
Nobody touched nothing. That's so cool. When they're in the wall. I got her autograph behind me. Let's rock. That's my favourite moment. That bit where Newt's in the water and it comes up behind her. Game over, man.
Get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah, the power loader. Oh my goodness.
You're going out.
Man, right. I wish I was old enough to have been at the cinema to see that trailer for the first time. Can you imagine sitting there and seeing that? You'd be like, what's going on? The future's here. It is such an amazing film. I mean, the cinematography, everything about it is just absolutely stunning. It's got a great story. The theatrical cut, I got to admit, I can't remember the last time I watched the theatrical cut. It was very strange. I also used to have the TV cut of it, where Sigourney Weaver went Scottish when she did any bad language and stuff. I would love to find a copy of that again. Luckily, when you buy RoboCop, the 4K edition, it had the TV version of RoboCop on there, 4x3 and the different cuts. from the film, and the dub over of the swearing, "Why me? Why me?" But this film, yeah, digress there. Let's not talk about RoboCop. That's that's coming at some point. But this film, what I really, really like about it is its textures, the lighting, the colour. Now, I've not watched the 4K restoration. I have not watched that. I haven't bought it. There's some films I'm finding at the moment that people are getting a little overexcited about 4K. I love 4K, don't get me wrong, but I want to see films how they were meant to be seen. Do you remember the old trailer? Widescreen, as it was meant to be seen. You know, I want to see the films. Some films knew they were getting played at a cinema. They knew they were getting played on CRTVs. They knew the textures and the quality. Therefore, some films like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one that comes off the top of my head, which look better in their grainy, darker cuts. When you first watched Aliens on VHS, it was perfect. That in widescreen, I used to have a lot of arguments with my mum. Couldn't get her head around widescreen. She couldn't get her head around it. I was saying, you're seeing more. No, you're not. But they're cutting the top and bottom off. No, they're not. They're not cutting it off. And I said widescreen TVs would one day be the thing. Nobody used to listen to me when I was a kid. Nobody. I was right. I also said we'd have walls and things and touchscreens and stuff, and I was right. This film's so good. So I've not seen a restoration, because things like Alien as well. I mean, I like the theatrical cut of Alien, not the director's cut. And in some ways, it's good that we kind of forget about director's cut, because this film continues on. Because, you know, Cameron, he created his own things. I mean, little things that are interesting to know, that Avatar, you know, the robotic system that the guy gets into to fight. You know, the big machines near the end, and they use them. They were kind of the same. They were the original sort of designs for Aliens, if I'm not mistaken. It's just at the time of Aliens, there's another film, and the robots are very similar to that. So James Cameron, he's very hands-on down there redesigning the power loader. And I thought it was brilliant, the idea that this is a work equipment. I love its caterpillar. I love its caterpillar yellow. And when I was building my cosplay of it, it was the easiest one to get the colour. Obviously, the caterpillar have changed their colour by a shade. You can't tell from the human eye, but literally, if you take a colour grab, there's a slight difference. So getting the colour for the power loader correct, I had to get the old, the 80s, 90s caterpillar yellow. But that machine was brilliant, and the fact that there's a bodybuilder man inside it, that's why it's so big, and where the antennae on top, they had the whole rig for the wiring system. Funny enough, I put a picture up of my power loader, and the person who made the model of the power loader in the film, or one of the people in the team, contacted me and were like, "Whoa, where are you based at?" It's like, Little Island. And no, I don't work in TV and film. And they were shocked and stunned. But to be quite honest, it's because it was such a basic design. And that's what made it look good. It had to be basic. It had to be so, you know, the people operating power loaders are Joe Bloggs. They're the people that can't get a job. Yeah, they're the people you see on work. You know, I'm not saying people on work sites can't get jobs. What I'm saying is they're designed for workmen. I got to say, if they were on work sites, there'd be a lot of very educated people wanting jobs. I want one. The power loader is great. The drop ship, I love the fact that, you know, it just felt good. And the APC, the fact that was just made out of one of those vehicles from an airport. When you go to the airport and you're looking out the window and you see other little vehicles pulling planes around. People like me, you just see APCs everywhere. Keep thinking one day when I'm a millionaire, I'm going to buy one of them secondhand, get some panels on it, make it look like an APC, because I bet you can buy one cheap, because they're not exactly, you know what I mean, a second-hand one that's been well used, dragging planes around. I don't think they can. You don't have to have it so the door opens and you get inside it, because it's all... And that's the thing as well, if you watch a film carefully, silly little things like, it's a TARDIS. I mean, when they open it and they get out, they're all like crammed in. But when they jump into it and stand up inside, it's like loads of room. Silly little things like that. They're there, but you just don't see. You know, APC scenes, I mean, it's a big, heavy vehicle. I mean, if you watch special features, one of the camera guys nearly died when they filmed the scene of it going to when it's going into sub-level 3, and it's got that really, really cool shot. I think it was in the trailer, wasn't it? The really, really cool shot of it where it's wheels on fire. And it's that low, really low wheel, dun, 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 and the safety thing snapped, and it nearly killed the cameraman. That's filmmaking. Hey, you know, apparently James Cameron's a real hard ass on set, but you've just got to understand he's an artist, and artists. They can push their talent, but afterwards, when he moves on, they become a piece of history. I would do anything to be in a Cameron film one day, just sitting in the background. I'd like to be in the new Silent Hill film, just as an extra. I'd love it. I'd love it. Anyway, Aliens, 1986, absolutely fantastic film. The soundtrack was absolutely amazing. Horner did a great soundtrack. Such a shame he passed away, and because I think he would still be doing all of Cameron's films. And Cameron, well done. I know Sigourney Weaver did a lot on set to keep the crew and the cast happy and together and working together. Sigourney Weaver's just top notch, isn't she? And there's all the little things like, you know, Hicks changing the actor at the beginning, because the first actor they film what first scene, he goes off into London, gets some smack, and gets smacked up in his hotel room. You're fired. Who do I know? Oh, go and grab my guy from Terminator. So it's one of them. It's history, and I love it. And that's... What did you think? If you love it, if you love Aliens, give the video a thumbs up. If you really love Aliens, subscribe, or I'll send a face hugger to your house. Hey, how about that? Alien 3 next. My favourite. That is Dak79, the last survivor of the Nostromo, Sulaco, signing off. Boom.